We see in Parshas Vayakhel and Pekudei that the Torah repeats all the dedications, all the donations, and all this that Moshe Rabbeinu did exactly what Hashem wanted. And also the Torah repeats all the vessels and everything else. And in most of the places he explains that it's not what's called again. We don't have to explain it again. All the vessels and the krushim and everything else that was made over there. So why do you have to repeat it in the Torah? We had it in Truma and Tetzaveh, speaks about the begadim, the clothing of the kohen, Truma of the donations. So why do you have to repeat the whole thing in the Torah? And there's really nothing new. Besides Hilchos Shabbos in the beginning of Vayakhel. And also that what Bezalel did. He did exactly what Hashem said, not what Moshe Rabbeinu said, to first make the vessels and then the Beis make the mishkan. And he also did it. So why do you have to repeat it for? You could have just said in one pasuk, 2 psukim, and that's it. And the rest speak about the Aveda, which is in Parashat Vayikra, and everything else. Why do you have to repeat the whole thing over? So the idea behind it as follows. We see that by Avraham, by Eliezer, he was the servant of Avraham, and they came to give over everything of the Torah and everything else to Avraham. So basically, that it says over there, Yafa Sichas Shalab the Avis, that even the forefathers. So over here it tells you also like a story. There's no commandment of building the mishkan or anything else. It's just like a story of what happened. So same idea as a sicha. So sicha can mean davening too. Yitzchak went out into the field to daven. It's the idea of sicha, talking. So we see over here, there's 2 points over here. First of all, is the idea is that Hashem, the Yidden are beloved by Hashem, and the Mishkan is beloved by God also. The Mishkan is the place where God dwelled in the Mishkan, and it was said already testimony that HaKadosh Baruch Hu forgave the Yidden on the Chet HaEgel by this, that he commanded to make the Mishkan, and he dwelled within the Yidden again. So we see how much by Hashem was beloved, the Mishkan. And the same thing also, the talk of Avraham, of Eliezer's talk, also, it's not only that Yafa Sichas Avdi Avis, better is the Sicha of the servants than the masters, but also they love the talk of Eliezer. The same thing here also, he loves the Mishkan. And that's why, and since the Mishkan is a very general thing, so that's why he beloves it. So the same thing is by us, that Hashem is beloved, whether to be the donations of all Jews that they gave it up with all their heart. They gave donations according to their heart. And second of all it was done apitzi v'Yashem. So we have two things over here is, the diva slave goes on davening, because that's Avodas Halev. And everything that Hashem told them to do, they did. That's Avodah Ve'eved. So you have to have both in Yonim. You can't just give tzedakah and be happy, but you have to do it because Hashem told you to do the mitzvahs. And that's how we can actually come to the Gula Mitzvah Shlema, where we'll be true servants of God to the fullest extent, without any other desires or anything else. And then also we'll serve God with our full heart. We'll daven to Hashem, we'll bring kabbanis, and Be'ez Hashem will be taken from Yad Mamash now. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever.